So who are you?
My name is Siyi Li. I go by Siyi.
Okay, so help me. This is Siyi.
Yeah, it's Siyi.
Okay, I'll continue to work on it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, where did you grow up?
Shanghai, China.
Okay, which is fabulous and changing rapidly and a little
Yeah,
bit crazy.
even for myself, who have lived there for 20 something years.
Wow. But it's so much of it. You look at it, it's the future. Where did you go to school when you were an undergrad?
Also, in Donghua University, which is
Okay.
also in Shanghai,
Okay, and what did you study when you were there?
Japanese literature.
Now that's an interesting choice.
Yes.
Why did you do that?
I was quite obsessed with Japanese animation when I was in high school because it was part of my childhood memory.
Sure. Okay, well, and isn't it fun? So many of the things, if we track back to things we were interested in when we were six,
Yeah,
and we're
totally.
doing it a long time afterwards.
Absolutely.
But after you got out of school, you had some professional experience. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I worked for 4 years in a tech startup, which is also a B2B company,
Mm-hmm.
before coming to Northwestern.
And tell me about that. What did you do there?
I was initially recruited as an assistant in R&D department.
Even though you weren't an engineer.
Even though I was an engineer.
Okay. So what did they see in you? What do they need you for?
They wanted someone who really will put effort in learning some very technical issues that I completely didn't understand at the first place, and I couldn't understand anything they speak in the first month I worked there.
Okay.
So they want someone who will make the effort and someone who were good at communication.
Well, you did figure it out, though. I mean, so what did you end up doing after all those years?
Later, they asked me to join marketing department, which
Okay.
was really excited.
Well, good. Well, that's glad. Well, I do think this your experience in that and bringing ideas to making ideas happen. Let's call it that.
Okay.
And also working with teams and complex project management would be really valuable with us here. So what was it that brought you to the IMC program?
I'd say it's the digitalization trend and big data thing in the industry, which convinced me that one day in the future, as a marketer, I would be expected to be able to extract value from data, because nowadays more and more companies are investing in building their data set and they want return.
And building whole businesses and business models around it.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole idea that I could pick up my phone and push a button on WeChat and call one of our alums in Shanghai, it's magic.
Exactly that.
It's magic. Well, cool. Now, so you've been here. We're just wrapped up the third quarter. You've taken the mandatory courses, but you also had some choice in your third quarter classes. Can you tell me about those?
Yeah, I took 3 courses, which are machine learning, marketing model, and media marketplaces, and I also took part in a practicum as a research fellow in Spiegel Research Center.
So all of these were pretty data intense and pretty analytics intense.
That's true.
Okay, so which will be valuable for us over the summer. And what was it that surprised you about the data analysis that you were doing?
Well, I'd say that. Do you mean the data analysis about?
Well,
this project,
or just other things.
Well, actually, although people are talking about data mining and modeling, machine learning thing, but in a real case, they are just tools, and to establish real value, to extract value from data set, you have to support them with a thorough understanding of the business itself and the ability to develop consumer insights based on the evidence from the data.
Good.
So
Good. Well,
the most important thing is to understand the business really well.
Good. Well, you'll have an opportunity. Important insight. Now, we had a lot of different projects.
Yeah.
What was it about this project that appealed to you?
Well, firstly, it's a B2B company, which relates to my experience in B2B. And secondly, it could probably be the largest company I could ever work in. So that's really exciting.
Okay, well, good. So now the project, and we obviously all hope the team will succeed. What contribution do you want to make to the team's success?
I think I expect two things I could contribute. The first thing is that from last quarter, when we were working on data sets from a retail company, I have joined hundreds of millions of transaction records from multiple different resources.
Wow.
And I understand that data aggregation could be the least interesting part in any project, but it takes a reasonable amount of time and effort. So with this experience, I hope that I can make things work more efficient here in this project.
Well, if you can't get the data right, you won't get anything else right. So you're right about that. So we need that.
That makes sense.
And there's a second contribution.
Yes. So I think something we learned here was quite academic, and when we have to apply them into a real-world business case, things could be different, and that's where I think I can contribute with my working experience.
I think we need both of those things.
Oh, cool.
So
Great.
Look forward to your contributions. Look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much. I look forward to working in this program.
Okay.